Ever feel like your generic 4-5-1 chord progressions sound too predictable? We can fix this quickly using interval theory. And I will show you 3 ways to substitute predictable chord progressions. Let's jump right in. Instead of thinking in terms of 5 must resolve to 1, let's think in terms of harmonic weight. This means looking at 2 neighboring bass notes and focusing on the smallest distance between them. On the circle of fifths, we always move 5 chromatic steps from one tone to the next, either up for authentic movements or down for plagal movements. That's why we also call this the root cycle 5. It's the basis for all the chord progressions in our Western culture. Everybody uses it, and that makes it very predictable. But what if we move by another distance than 5? We will still control the motion, but in a way that sounds fresh and new. Let me show you what I mean. I want to start with a generic chord progression in the key of F major. F, B flat, and C are all neighboring steps on the circle of fifth. And at the end, we even run into the totally overused 2-5-1 progression. That is not really fresh or unique because it's all based on stepwise movement on the root cycle 5. So let's explore another cycle. What about the root cycle 2? We space the bass notes at a distance of 2 chromatic steps to each other. Please remember that we work with the shortest distance between 2 neighboring root tones, regardless of their actual octave position. I wanted to keep the bass part separated from the chord above, so I kept it in the lowest octave of the bass clef. These harmonies from the root cycle 2 sound great, I know, but it's really just scratching the surface. Suppose you're intrigued by applying interval theory to your own compositions. I invite you to join me in a live intro event where I go deeper and explain how interval theory works. It's a free session and I would love to welcome you there. You will find more info about that below the video. And now, back to the content. In this example, the harmonic weight always goes up, but we could have also gone down. And this creates even another set of harmonies. If you think those patterns sound a bit too spicy on their own, you can mix and match the versions and even blend them together. Here, I switch between both versions every other bar. All the previous steps that led us to these chord options follow a clear roadmap, and you know it by now. But if you only listen to the end result, I bet you would have no clue how we got here. Before we listen to even another version, which is actually my favorite one, let me give you a quick recap. And this will help you to break free from those predictable cadences. Start thinking in intervals, not functions. Focus on the harmonic weight instead of sticking to the key signature or scale. And most importantly, explore the other root cycles beyond the standard circle of fifths. Now, let's listen to the third example, which mostly follows a chromatic line in the bass. And if you have a background in jazz, this will sound kind of familiar to you. But here's the intervallic shortcut for everybody who's watching. It's the root cycle 1 descending, either into the tonal center or its neighboring step on the root cycle 5. So the root cycle 5 still holds it together, kind of, but the packaging is more elegant and interesting. I truly hope you found this helpful. Try applying these techniques in your own next composition and let me know how it works for you in the comments below. And with that, have a great rest of your day and happy composing. Bye.